All right, we're here with Jeremy Sudbury, Iowa State. Day before the championship, and Cyclones are in town. How are you feeling?
Yeah, we're really excited. I think this is a team that's been building all year, and one of the big things we talk about is 2 10Ks in 8 days, and we kind of target that and train for that all season. So honestly, yeah, we're ready to go, and I'm really excited because I think this team has got a great balance of some youth, some experience, and yeah, they've all been here before many times, so we know the course. We've been out here. It's our 3rd time this season, so yeah, I think Cyclone's ready to roll.
Like you mentioned, first 10K of the season last week, now another one. How did you guys feel coming off of the Midwest Regional there where you finished 2nd?
Yeah, great. We took it as easy as possible. You know, when you're out there and it's Oklahoma State and Dave's doing the same thing I am, we're pumping the brakes the whole time. You know we're in a good spot, and so we're very fortunate. We have an incredible roster, super deep, so we're able to rest a few guys as well. So so some of those guys actually run the first 10K this weekend. We'll plug back in the lineup, but yeah, essentially everything went super smooth. Honestly, for a lot of guys, it's a great stem hit to kind of really get a catalyst into this week, and so yeah, we're just ready to rock.
We have you guys ranked in the top 4 right now. You've gotten to see a lot of the top-ranked teams, obviously at conference, regional, before that. What does the landscape look like for you? And just not only are you guys one of the top teams, but the depth of the top squads this year just seems significant.
Yeah, I mean, the Big 12 conference meet was insane. I think I've never seen a Big 12 meet that was that loaded, that deep. I think everybody that was in the top 20 has an opportunity to be an All-American this weekend, which again is just insane how deep the conference is. And so for us to run as well as we did against BYU and Oklahoma State there, and even against the likes of the Texas Tech guys and Colorado and things like that, we felt really good about how close we kind of kept it. Typically our teams have done really well in this big jump in the postseason. Again, it kind of goes back to our kind of ideology of training and kind of really holding the line in this heavy volume workload through October. And so we usually don't see the massive results until basically now. I always joke around with the guys, I feel like sometimes we mistime it and almost next week would be a better week for us, but I'd rather that than the alternative of going backwards at this time of year. So yeah, we're in a good spot. I think we're going to be able to hopefully mix it up there on Saturday, and that's kind of our attitude is this whole year. We've had a ton of success over the years, going back to being 2nd in 21 and 5th last year, and kind of being a sleeper, kind of not really anybody's keeping an eye on us. And so this year's team, the confidence is just super high, and got a lot of energy. The guys love listening to Pitbull before races and bringing the vibes. So so we're going to kind of just ride that momentum and honestly just see what we can do.
You mentioned this is going to be your 3rd time racing here on this course this season. What do you think you learned about this course and how to race this course, frankly, from those experiences, and now how you're going to put that into play tomorrow?
Yeah, I think this course is pretty tricky. I think I think it's deceptive. I think everybody thinks, oh, you can get out and you can maintain position and things like that, but we've seen a ton of athletes in the past that have gone out too hard and blow up. Other strategy, you can go out in the back and kind of work your way through the field, but sometimes it's a little narrow in areas, and depending on the conditions of the course, we're going to go check it out right now. It can be hard to move through the field in that way, and so you kind of almost have to figure out how each individual needs to maximize their performance. So some guys may go out tomorrow, some guys may kind of lay back a little bit and work their way through the field, but ultimately it's just learning how to distribute that energy over the the entire 10K versus, we look great for 8K and then we're going backwards the last 2K. So so yeah, I think it does help to know the course. We've been here every year since I've been an assistant coach and head coach, and our athletes have been checkerboard of, hey, we won this meet before at Nutty Comb, but we've also been 22nd at Nutty Comb. So again, it's just kind of figuring out how each individual can, really figure out how to run the hills and things like that, and especially with an extra 6 minutes of running tacked on for 10K, it'll be interesting. So.
You mentioned the runner-up finish. You've also had a national champ over the last couple of years. We saw Edwin Kurgat yesterday at Cross Champs.
Yeah.
What would need to happen tomorrow for you to surprise some folks and maybe be on top of that podium in 2024?
Yeah, I think it comes down to we have an insanely super awesome top 4. I think you got Robin Vera, Saeed Machal, Sanelli Masando, and Joash Ruto, who's still fairly new. This is his 7th week in the U.S., and so Those top 4 guys, if they can break up Oklahoma State, BYU, Arkansas, and then we're relying on, our 5th man, Gable Seaperda or Tim Sint or even Devin Kipiego. We got a lot of experience in the back, and so so I think our strategy is, can we break them up, and if we can keep it close, really close in the top 4 through 4, then it's going to come down to the 5th man, and we like our 5th man, so we'll be excited about that. So.
Cool. Well, we're excited to see it tomorrow. We wish you guys all the best, and thanks so much for taking some time with us
Awesome.
today.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Thank you.